Hello everyone. First of all, I'd like to ask sorry that I'm posting this video late. I was a little busy. You people have been asking since long how to stay safe on WhatsApp. Though I have covered it in my webinars, but this is a dedicated video on how to stay safe over WhatsApp. Buy a new mobile of a particular company, then you have so many apps that are already installed in it and you do not find any option to uninstall them. So what to do in such conditions? So here, like for an example, I have opened the apps present. So what I can do to the app manager, and then supposing let me take this themes. So you can just force stop it. It will give me a warning that if I force stop this application, then it will may misbehave. That doesn't make any difference to me. I do not want to use this app, so I will force stop it. Okay. Next, you can go on and remove the permissions like I showed you just now. I have two WhatsApp installed in the same mobile. That feature is there with a password, pin, or anything you want. You'll have to click on the three dots present out here. Then you should go to settings, account, privacy. In the end, you'll see there is option of fingerprint lock. So you can open or set password as your fingerprint so that nobody else other than you can open your WhatsApp. And remember, there are many third-party applications that provide you various features like adding into the password, adding into the backups, and many other features like you can send messages after a while. But it is not at all necessary to install a third party unless you feel it is very mandatory in your case. Otherwise, avoid installing any third party. Profile photo, you should always keep the option on that only your contacts may see it. So again, we'll go to privacy, profile photo. If you do not select anything, then by default your profile photo will be visible to everyone. It is highly advisable to keep it to my contacts so that only your contacts may view it. Because your profile photo may be misused to create many fake accounts, fake social media accounts. Who can add me to a group? So you should always put my contacts. Two-step verification means that whenever somebody would try to install a WhatsApp with this number, then it will ask for a PIN. So once you enable it, then no one else would be able to put the same WhatsApp account in their phone. Whenever you put a profile picture, that picture should not be of high megapixel. If you want to have detailed information about your WhatsApp account, those reports will be delivered to you within 3 days. But in between, if you make some changes with your number, then that would be cancelled. That request would be cancelled. You can delete your account. If you feel that you no longer want to use this account, you may delete your account. Back up all the chat to your email ID by clicking on backup. So all the data would be backed up to your email ID. There is the option to include videos also. If you want that all the videos of your chat should also be backed up, then you can set this on. Then it will include your videos as well. if there's a particular chat that you want to save for future reference, so Bluetooth, any format that you want. Coming to the most important, that is your storage and data. Here we'll click on manage storage. When you click on manage storage, because here I have only one chat for the demo, I have just used one single chat. Otherwise from here you can see all the chat. For example, in your case you can go on to your WhatsApp and then click here. Then all the chats that you will be having in your account all will appear here, and it will display you how much data you have shared with which account. So in a very layman's language, you can say, you will be able to analyze how much time you are spending on chat or data you are spending on chat on any contact. Use less data for calls. If you want to save your data while making calls, then you can switch on this option. Another option which is of great concern when we talk about cybersecurity, that is your media auto download. So you should always select off for all the options, because unnecessary your storage gets filled up and pictures which are of no use to you will bundle up. So you can deselect everything. And even on Wi-Fi, because by default, once you connect to Wi-Fi, then it is like all the photos, audio, video, document would be automatically downloaded, and it will create confusion because it will be unnecessary. You'll have to make the selections. So better don't download. And more so from point of cyber security, because there could be payloads in the photos, and if you download it automatically, then the payload will start working automatically and your system would be infected. So always deselect all these options. Is help. Why do we need help? Whenever we have some good innovation, good software, good applications, then it also attracts lots of people, and wherever we have lots of masses, we have crime out there. So criminals know where to attack. In case you are facing some abusive messages, or some people is violating certain terms condition, or is not following the society norms, then you can contact us. You can describe your problem here, you can add your screenshots here, and then you can submit it. WhatsApp web. Now we are extensively using this WhatsApp app. We are just scanning a QR code and then we use it on desktop. But by default, whenever you log out, whenever you shut down your laptop, still you logged in. Once you write the WhatsApp app, by default your last login will start. So it is always advisable to click here on WhatsApp web option to log out from all devices. So you should always log on from all devices, and in case if you feel that your account has been hacked, then uninstall your WhatsApp and install it again. Lost your SIM. In that case too, you should immediately block your SIM from the mobile operator, and as per the feature of WhatsApp, automatically your WhatsApp would be uninstalled. Now that you have learned how to protect yourself over WhatsApp, as a good citizen, it is your duty to save society from spam and hoaxes. Whenever you get a message that looks suspicious or sounds too good to be true, don't tap it, don't share it, and don't forward it. Coming to how do we find out which messages are true or which are having some malicious intent. It's pretty simple. Just watch out for spelling mistakes, grammatical mistakes. Be watchful for messages that ask you to tap over a link or ask you to forward the message. If it is asking you to click on certain link to activate new feature of WhatsApp, then definitely it is a spam, and do not click on such links. Most importantly, never ever share your personal information on WhatsApp, be it your address, bank, credit card details, password, or any other such details. Thank you so much. Be safe and keep the society safe.